Welcome! Today I will show you 3 detective riddles popular on Who Did It. The first one is quite easy, the second one already tricky, and the third one is very difficult. Write down in the comments which riddles you were able to solve. Let's get to the first riddle. In a normal night, when no one expected it, James and Hannah have been robbed of all their valuables. Fortunately, the police was around, and a couple minutes later, when James called them from home, they were still able to catch all suspects that were around in that area: Mark, Paul, and Luke. The police knows that one of them has to be the robber, but nobody of them has any of the valuables with him anymore. So they question the suspects. Mark says, "Paul is the robber." Paul says, "Luke is the robber." And Luke says, "Paul is lying." Assuming that robbers lie, uninvolved people tell the truth, and there's just one person involved in the robbery. Can you tell who is the robber? Pause the video now if you need more time to think. The solution will follow in 3, 2, 1. Did you come up with the answer? Paul is the guilty person, as only then it is possible that the two others, Mark and Luke, are speaking the truth. When Mark said, "Paul is a robber," he was telling the truth and giving the correct answer. When Paul said, "Luke is the robber," he was lying, as he himself is a lying robber. When Luke responded, "Paul is lying," he was telling the truth and affirmed that Paul was lying. Here comes riddle number 2. A Japanese ship is on the route back to the shore from the Atlantic Ocean. In a calm and windless moment, the captain decides to take a shower. He keeps his Rolex and diamond-studded gold bracelet on the shelf and goes for a shower. When he returns, he finds both the watch and the bracelet missing. He immediately calls the 4 crew members and asks them what they were doing during this time. Following are the answers. The cook explained, "I was in the kitchen preparing bacon sandwiches for everybody." The engineer said, "I was in the generator room checking the generator." The housekeeper told them, "I saw that the flag hoisted on the ship was upside down, so I went to correct it." And the second housekeeper said, "I was tired and just taking a quick nap." The captain knows that one of them must be lying, and this must be the thief. Can you tell from that information who the thief is? Pause the video now to think about the solution. 3, 2, 1. I really like that riddle because it's only one little detail that reveals the thief. The thief is the housekeeper. He was definitely lying because the flag of Japan looks same when upside down or upright, and no one can tell if it is upside down. Let's get to the third riddle. This morning, a very famous chemist was found murdered in his kitchen. You are called to make sense from the existing clues. The police is sure that this murder was a 2-man job and it could not have been done alone. And they have also narrowed it down to 6 remaining suspects. Their names are Felice, Maxwell, Peter, Nicholas, Philip, and Henry. When they further examined the crime scene, the police found a note with the dead body. The following is written on the note: 26/3/58/28/27/57/16. And that's already all the information you have. Can you find out who of the suspects are the killers and who are guiltless? Pause the video now to think carefully. The solution will follow in 3, 2, 1. This riddle is definitely a difficult one. The numbers on the note that were left by the chemist correspond to atomic numbers on the periodic table of elements. 26 is Fe, 3 is Li, and 58 means Ce. 28 is Ni, 27 Co, 57 La, and 16 is S. If you put those together, as left behind on the note, you'll get the names of the murderers. Therefore, Felice and Nicholas have to be the murderers. That were 3 of my favorite detective riddles. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time.